All right, so here's all the space I have to work with today. It's quite a lot of space to light. So I'm thinking I'll need 3 lights on the window side, 1 in the back hidden by the half wall, creating kind of a nice gradient, and then 1 on the opposite side of the windows for fill. I like how far back the windows go. This allows me to put the key light further back behind the couch for a nice backlight. The key light here is a bare Profoto D2 pointed through the windows toward the side of the couch. And just for the record, I'll be using all Profoto D2 lights to light this set. I've put the main fill light a little closer to the front of the set to light up the front of the couch more, but it was still a little bit too dark, so I added a 3rd light in the middle to add even more fill since this is such a large space. The fill lights are more D2s, but these bounce into V-flats and then back onto the set, and this lights up the set but doesn't create any hard shadows. The left side was looking a little bit dark, so I added another Profoto D2 to camera left just to fill in the chair and the left side of the camera a bit. I moved on to the very back hidden wall and I set up a light back there. This is just a bare bulb pointed onto the back wall to create a nice gradient. And I did notice this was lighting up the window wall too much and also creating this weird half shadow. So I ended up putting a black flag and cutting it right at the corner to control the spill. After that, I noticed the gray chair on camera right was a little dark, so I put up another light on camera right side, bouncing into a V-flat at a very low power just so I could see a little bit of that texture on the chair. One thing to keep in mind, at this point, the furniture you see in here could change. The stylist will often put some stand-in furniture or try some things out just to get a feel of how they like the room. But when I'm lighting, it does help to know how things will look, where a couch is sitting, and even though it might change, it's nice to just see how the light is falling on a piece of furniture. All right, this time lapse is at the start of our 2nd day of shooting. The stylists and directors are here today, so this is where the room really starts to take shape, and you can see the room start to get filled up with a bit more furniture and decor. Some of the things I'm adding today is a horizontal flag across the top of the windows to cut the light at the top of the camera left wall so that your eye is kind of drawn more to the center of the room. We've also had a request to do these white sheer curtains, the fabric of which is very similar to diffusion fabric you'd find on soft boxes. So it kind of negates some of the fine tuning of the lights I was doing the day before and essentially makes the windows large soft boxes. But we did leave some gaps in the curtains so hard light could spill through here and there. And as the image is still looking really nice, I'm going to keep things pretty much where they are. We also put up a Christmas tree and a lamp, and we lit some candles on the table as a finishing touch, so I had to tweak some of the camera settings to capture the light from those dimmer bulbs. Originally I was at ISO 400, 1/160th of a second, and f7.1, but with the addition of these practicals, I dropped all the strobes down 1 stop, raised the ISO to 800, slowed the shutter speed down to a 25th of a second to capture all those practicals, and then I kept my f-stop at 7.1 to keep that focus I had. The final image ended up looking really nice. So if you guys do have any questions, leave them in the comments field and I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks everyone for watching.